reception, they're not as worried about the running play, right?
The running
not
back
at all.
again, the ball carrier.
I still remember being in school.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
And the Texans,
good
first
run
down.
there. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Rush. Jam.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Down right around the 25.
Another carry for the running
back. Give him
back.
a couple on the carry there.
Tackled
Second and 8.
25-yard
Certainly
line.
a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And that one blown up
the
quickly,
as
he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Let him know. 57's the mic. Rock up.
Second and 13. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 9. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Makes the score.
After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Tevin Coleman.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or 2 deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Now making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. Almost able to intercept it. That's what he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
It's a gain of 5.
When they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Texans 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points and 3 points.
And in this league,
at the 24-yard
you take points
line.
when you can get them. Not easily done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Texans 3.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
To number 25.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run the option on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try to pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
56.
He'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins,
lining up for
his
the extra
5th
point.
touchdown now on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly 14, why you want to draw up those types of plays,
10.
because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Open man is Trey Burton. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Switch. Check 4.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
At the 6-yard
so
line.
3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. He's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of 4.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Let's go.
Open man is QT, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Number 25, the ball
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On 2nd down now, Parrish. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
He was taken
Officially
down
it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know
The Jets take
they're
over
going to need a little
first
bit better
and
effort
10
in the second half.
at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Don't let him. 19 light. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe.
Back to throw. Going for it all. And that is caught.
Touchdown.
And the record is his. It's a touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's in for the touchdown on the final
Houston.
play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and
good.
Score, so we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now the second down throw on target. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
No gain on
As
the
usual,
play.
the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
36.
They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
60 Bison. Just like that. 56. Mike, 56.
They run the counter. Harris.
Here we go.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. 56 at the mic. Rapid.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
First down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown,
Houston.
Texans. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this is now a one-point game.
Is good. Makes the score Jets 28, Texans 27.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Coleman has it here right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's a gain of 2.
It'll be a pickup of just 2. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. 25. Check 25. 3. Watch it.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And the Texans say they have it. They do. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. 56.
On first down, Parrish. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First down.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of a yard. It's going to bring out 3rd and 5. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this third quarter. So it's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction. But we need you to make sure we carry it
at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
21 yards, well done on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 8. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tevin Coleman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Jets 35. Texans
set now to kick
30.
this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The pass.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Check.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check.
He's coming. We got double up.
Check 26. Check 20. Watch the twist.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Well, that was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
56.
And to give this time to the tailback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the tackle.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
At the
Tough,
30-yard line.
Hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Target. 56.
They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Number 25.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Davis
partner, I know this
tackle.
type of running back. I mean,
a gain
this
of
size,
9 yards.
this intensity
Down,
usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I got you.
Being chased out left. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The
Quinnen
former
Williams
third
on the
overall
stop.
pick, Quinnen Williams there
Result
to
of
bring
the
him
play
down.
is
So
a
obviously
turnover
that one
on
really
down.
hurts not to be able to convert. But this one's not over yet, Charles. Look at the clock, and then also 2 timeouts still left for him.
And if I'm coaching the defense, I think I'm going all out. And what I mean by that is nothing but pressure packages going at them.
Number
I'm
26,
gonna force
Kevin
them on
Coleman, the
offense
ball carrier.
to kind of gamble a little
He was
bit.
brought down
because
at the
I will
26.
leave openings, all right? You
A
can
gain of
sting
a
me,
yard.
but how often
Brings
will they
up
want to do
second
that? They're going
and
to want to
9.
run the ball and bleed the clock. I'm going after them, hoping to make a big play.
And in a sense, 3 timeouts with that 2-minute warning looming.
Great note right there, because it was the 2 timeouts. They get a third one back. They still have a chance.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Hurt, 49, check 49, check 49.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check 3, check 3.
Check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Mike 52, Mike 52.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman, and he'll fight his way down right around
Number
the 12.
26, Kevin Coleman,
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And 9.
Watch out.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can,
Zane
but still, you
Gonzalez
got to stay
lining up for the
vigilant.
extra
Can't give up
point.
anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Jets 42, Texans 30.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
The ball
decision
carried by
to go
number
for it on 4th
25.
down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed
34-yard
confidence. Hey,
line.
I've got confidence
A gain
in you
of
guys.
9.
Go pick it
Brings
up
up
for them.
second
Didn't
and
happen.
1.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he slips up past
Number
the 45 before
ball
being
carrier.
tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
47-yard line.
We'll definitely see some
A
open
gain of
running
12.
lanes, and he's taking advantage of it
And
right
the
now, but that shouldn't be a
Texans
surprise.
first down.
Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Complete to Kiki
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd
A
and
gain of
final
12.
timeout
And
as
the
they'll stop it with
Texans
27
first down.
seconds showing on the clock. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen.